Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is The Blessed, and we are going to cook it from scratch. Make healthy meals. Today we are going to cook rice, which is full of vegetables, and then we shall eat it with this chicken, this delicious chicken right here. I'm going to show you how to make it one day. But for today, let us cook it from scratch. Rice, which is full of vegetables, and then we have this meat, chicken. That's what we're gonna eat it with. So the veggies that we are going to put into our rice is cilantro, right there waiting to be cut. Then we have green peas, right there. We have tomatoes. We have carrots. Carrots are there. We have onions, and of course we are going to put some salt. I don't like seasoning my food so much, so for now we are just going to put those vegetables and we'll be good to go. Okay, thank you. So to start with, we are going to cut these onions. Then we are going to put it in the sufuria or the pot, and it's good to use very low heat, just like what you are seeing there. It's not good to cook your food in very high heat. Just cook it slowly. Okay, the first step is to cut these onions, and then I'll be right back when I cut them. Okay, my onions are all cut, and I like drying them a little bit. Let them dry in the fire a little bit before adding my oil. This is the rice that we are going to cook. Just one cup of rice. Okay, I like using this oil, extra virgin olive oil, so healthy, and we are not going to put much, just a little bit. Because everybody knows that too much oil or fat is not good for our blood veins. They'll give you, that fat will give you high blood pressure. They can give you even a stroke or a heart attack. You don't want all those problems. And not forgetting about obesity. Nobody wants to suffer from obesity and all those bad stuff. Okay, so we are now going to wait for our onion to cook. And you are going to add the other ingredients when it starts to turn brown. All right, thank you. So we are waiting for it now. Thank you. Yes, our onion is still cooking at the low heat, and it is always advisable to keep stirring your onion once in a while, so it can be ready, so it gets cooked evenly. So that's our onion, it's coming up. It's always good to cook when you're not in a hurry. If it's possible, take your time to cook, because when you expose your food into so much heat, that's not very good for everybody. That's why we are cooking without any hurry. Thank you, I'll see you. Our onion has been cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's now trying to turn brown. So this is the best time to start putting your ingredients and make your rice. Okay, number one, we are going to put these carrots. Put them in our bowl. Stir a little bit just to make sure it's well mixed with the little oil that we put in there and the onions. Then from there, we are going to cut our tomatoes and put them in there. Tomatoes now. As you can see, our tomatoes are well cut and they are in the sufuria. I don't stir them at this point. I like to let them cook a little bit when the carrots are underneath the tomatoes, because they are harder to cook. The tomatoes are very easy to be cooked. So I'll just let them stay there for some time, and I'll cover my food with the lid right there. You see, I'm cooking at very low heat of 3. I'm using gas, and I'm cooking at a very low heat of 3, because too much heat can destroy some nutrients, especially the vitamins. That's why it's a good practice to cook in low heat. So we will wait for our vegetables to cook a little bit before we put the other ingredients and see how delicious our meal will be. Stay tuned. Okay, our vegetables have been cooking at a low heat for about 20 minutes, and here they are. So we are going to stir them just like that. You see how good the food is looking. And again, you can use any kind of vegetables that you like. This is my choice. We can use garlic, we can use cabbage, we can use anything, even the green onions. So food looks good so far. And at this point, I'm going to put a little salt, just a little, to give it taste, and stir a little bit more. Make sure the salt is well mixed with the food. Don't put too much salt, it can give you high blood pressure. And it's also good to avoid the habit of salt shakers. It's good to have your salt cooked before you eat it. It's not good to add salt onto your food when it is cooked already. There are so many problems, right from blood pressure, high blood pressure and all that. And you know the problems that come with high blood pressure. So we are going to let it cook a little bit more before we start adding water and our rice. Thank you. Okay, it has been about 10 minutes since you are here. So our veggies are nice and smooth. And now we are ready to put to go to the next step. Look at that. So this is the rice that we are going to cook. And that rice, I measured it with this cup. This one of this, the 1 cup of this. So what I do with my rice, whatever container that I measured my rice with, I put 2.5 container full of that container of water to cook with. So 1 cup goes to 2.5 cups of water. That's what I have here now. This is the water that I'm going to put into my rice. It's 2.5 cups of this, 2.5 cups. So I'm going to put it in there. Now look at that. Our food is nice and yellow, very delicious. So we are going to let the water come to the food come to the boil, to have that water boiling, so that we can put our rice. Remember to wash your rice. So for now, we are going to cover our food. And at this point, we can increase the heat so that it boils quickly, just to boil. I'm going to put it at 5. And then at this point, I'm going to clean my rice. It's good to rinse your rice. Make sure you are cooking clean food, just for your health and the health of your family. Our rice is nice and clean. You can rinse it at least 2 times to make sure it's very clean. Don't cook dirty food for your family. You don't want them to be sick. So as I wait for that water to boil, I'm going to prepare my cilantro. I prefer putting cilantro in my food after it is cooked, fully cooked, and the fire is off. I'll just cut my cilantro ready for that. So whenever the food is fully cooked, I will switch off the fire, and then I'll put my cilantro and then just mix it with the rest of the food. So that way, that's a good thing, because you don't have to cook cilantro. They are very fragile. Don't destroy the vitamins that comes from them. All right. This is my well-cooked cilantro. And of course, I cleaned it first. I had to pour water and rinse nicely before cutting it out. And I cut everything. I don't waste anything of the cilantro. I cut even the stalk because everything is very nutritious from the structure, and also it gives your food that good flavor. As I said, remember you can use other vegetables like bell pepper, anything that you find in the groceries, in the stores. It's always good to have different kind of vegetables. They are very good for our health. Thank you.